I really started to recognize that there were not enough women involved. And the average high-level entrepreneurial community has about 15% woman. And that just wasn't enough for me. It was pretty low.
What's going on YouTube? AlphaProMega here, and I'm very excited to introduce you to my brand new show, AlphaProMega. AlphaProMega is going to focus on interviewing entrepreneurs who have successfully navigated the difficult terrain of entrepreneurship to bring you the answers to your questions and help you along the way by educating you on how to succeed in the world of entrepreneurship around the globe. Stay tuned. What's going on YouTube? AlphaProMega here, and I'm here to tell you that I am excited because today I am interviewing Alexis of Dovetail. Dovetail is a business specifically designed to cater to entrepreneurial women and help empower them around the globe.
Thanks for having me.
My absolute pleasure, Alexis. Thank you for coming. So Alexis, what actually took you down this path of entrepreneurship, especially to empower women around the globe?
Yeah, well, I started the community of Dovetail because it was something that I needed. I actually was an entrepreneur with another business, so I have a corporate team building and training company, and I grew that and scaled it to a point where I was beginning to be invited to participate in entrepreneurial events with other entrepreneurs. And because I was going to these things, I really started to recognize that there were not enough women involved. And the average high-level entrepreneurial community has about 15% woman. And that just wasn't enough for me. It was pretty low. And I love them, and I love guys too, but I also knew that if I could see it, I could be it. And so I wanted to really see those women and learn from them and become friends with them, more than just seeing them on the occasional stage, but to really connect with them in a bigger way.
So let's say I'm a female entrepreneur and I'd like to join your business. How do I go about becoming a part of it?
Yeah, well, it's kind of funny because like most entrepreneurs, I started something that I needed, and to be honest, at the beginning, I didn't know that it was going to be a whole other business. And so it really just started through word of mouth. And I started with 5 friends who were, entrepreneurs who knew other entrepreneurs. And so I went to them and I said, this is the profile of the woman that we're looking for. We're looking for women whose businesses are averaging, 7 to 9 figures in annual revenue, that are niche experts. And so I said, this is who we're looking for. Who do you know? And so those 5 pillar women then reached out to women that they knew. And that's really how the business has grown.
Network is your net worth.
Exactly. As you said, your network is your net worth. And what we provide is we open our community once a year through our summit event. So our women in the Philippines fly to, as for now this year, we're actually running our program in Tofino in British Columbia. So we rent out private lodges and we do things quite differently from a typical conference. It's a small group, right? It's only 50 women.
Feels more like camping?
No, it's a private lodge that's quite nice. Yeah, it's not camping.
It's not camping.
No, not for our
But
summit.
it's out in nature.
That's sort of it's a beautiful lodge with all of the amenities in a beautiful location of the world. And so they'll fly in, and what we create for the weekend is the opportunity to build deep connections that you will really not build at a conference or a typical event or an online group. So we start with that. So we spend 4 days together in intensive community. We have mastermind groups and workshops and talks, and we also have shared experiences. We'll be out whale watching when we're in Tofino, and there's an opportunity to go surfing for our ladies that are a little more adventurous.
Wow.
And so we start with that, and that really
So do you do this in the summer, by the way, for the surfing?
Yeah, well, we're in May this year. But that really, by starting there, creates a really, really beautiful connection among the women, because you've spent 4 days together and you really get to know each other. And then when they go back to their home countries, you know, a lot of our ladies travel very frequently, and so they remain connected by coming to other events. So this past year we did a wine touring weekend, we did a trip to New York, we had a couple of cottage or lake house trips. And so we offer smaller trips and things as well as an online community. So
very cool.
We have a portal on our website for members where they can go and access information about other members if they're looking for resources, that kind of thing. We also have a private Facebook group.
I want to thank my guest today, Alexis Dean, for joining us and telling us about her business, Dovetail, so that we could all learn more about the entrepreneurship experience that she had, and we can all apply it to our own businesses one day.
Thanks for having me. My
absolute pleasure. If you enjoyed the show and if you took away anything of value from it, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you can get notifications and tune in every time that we produce a new video for your enjoyment pleasure. Cheers.